So if you make it host key checking false, this options that error will not come, fingerprinting. That's all. So now you have one task to go through all these options and understand this. How to use it, I show. Now I change these options. Now that fingerprinting options will not come. So that's a behavior of Ansible. You can modify. See here. So there is a problem in that, and problem is configuration file I modify without a header. So yes, that is true. I did not try default actually. So header should be default, and side that should be options. So that is the mistake which I did it. So a default setting, I have to do that. So can we do this? Modify this header. So now last option, it was okay actually. It was giving you template with the commented. It was good. So now it should be okay. Now you see that fingerprinting did not work on both the machines. You got Apache installed. Did you understand that, all of you?
Yeah, Rajesh.
So now configuration, how to change, you saw that. Now let me copy this file as well. So here, and see, one place the file was already copied, so change is false, but one place, one machine, new machine, so change true. Let me restart this. And you saw that how effectively these ad hoc commands are used on two machines. You can use the 200 machines also here. So can we verify both the machines we got deployment or not? So let me check this. Here, welcome to Ansible and this machine. So deployment done. Now you know guys, there is a problem. Problem is you cannot specify the more IP address in the command line. So you can convert into the file also. So how do we do that? Let me teach you. So here, this whole things you can convert into inventory. How? Let me show you. File actually. Inventory is a file. Inventory is a file. It can be any file name, but just I problem with the name. So I use the name of the file is equal to the concept. So what I'll do, vi inventory file, and use this as an IP address. So there's a one IP address, enter, and there's another IP address, this one, done. Now save it, and now run this command, and you see that you want to change a little bit of software. So let's change the index.html. Welcome to DevOps School, Ansible -1. Save it and deploy this using this code and enter. And now you see that a lot of list of IP address you can modify. So I see that only inventory, only one machine has changed. Why is that so? Let me check the inventory file. Okay, my mistake. You see that it was only one IP address I copied. So inventory 36. So this one. Here. Now let me rerun this code. Done. Now you see that how effectively you can copy entire ARS machines in the one folder and then deploy something from ACS. Are you able to understand that, guys, all of you?
Yeah, Rajesh. Rajesh, I have a question here. So we can deploy the Apache servers as many as instances, but suppose in particular instance that there is a container is there. And can we direct do it many containers and different containers with the different machines instances?
Basically, you want to start the container, right?
Yeah. When suppose
Yeah.
EC2 machine is Ubuntu machine is there, inside that a Docker container file is there, and
Yeah.
another EC2 machine is there, that is a Docker container is there, and I want to deploy this application in both the machines inside the Docker container.
Yeah. So here I said one thing, no? Here I said Ansible talk to ARS, ACS talk to ARS for Linux, SSH, Windows, WinRM. But actually, if you want to talk to Docker actually directly, then you can use Docker also. So let me show you Ansible Docker connection plugin. So yes, you can directly talk to Docker connections also. So for that, you have to see here. So this is a one, you have to deploy this, and then these are the fields you have to fill this. Okay, so Docker can be also done for that. So that is possible. So connection plugin SSH Windows. I think this is a faster C. So this command, how do you pass through the see here? Okay, so you can do that.
Okay.
So that is something. Yeah. So now there is one problem. So the problem is, do you like if you want to have a 3 ad hoc code, that is okay. But what about if you have the 300 modules? Are you going to do one by one like that? So this is a too much of task. So what to do? What to do for that? And that is where this kind of problem is solved by Playbook. Okay, Playbook. So what is a playbook then now? So playbook is nothing but a YAML file. Okay, playbook is nothing but a YAML file. So let me show you this. Hmm. So see here. So what is a playbook? It's a YAML file, and it has a collections of play. So now we'll say what is play. So play, each play has host and task. So what is it? Host means it's a group name. It's a host means it can be local host, it can be group, or it can be group of group. So now we'll say right local host. I understand. What is a group? So group means you see that here. This is all right. This is the default group. So if you want to create your own group, let me create it. So what you need to do in the inventory file itself, you have to specify vi inventory, and you want to create a group. So two group. I am creating web group, and here I am creating DB group. So now you can deploy the DB group modules here, DB group modules here, and web group module here. You can have a more IP address under the each group. But right now I have two machines, it's one and one. So now web and DB. So how do we use it then? So nothing else. Here instead of all, you set web, the DB, like that. So different modules you can deploy in the different groups. That is what you can show. So here playbook is nothing but a collections of play, and each play you have a host and task. Host means it can be local host and group, and task means nothing but a module is in parameter. Module means this is the module and this is the parameter. Okay, so but you write in YAML format like this: host task module one parameter, host task module. So let me show you one example for it. So this is a playbook. Here you see host you have, task you have, and this is a one play. Okay, so here what is the task? Here you are saying, hey, m module arguments this one, copy module argument this one, and starting service module argument this one. So yum will not work, so you have to make it apt, and this package name is Apache 2, and this will work. This will work. Okay, this will also have to change Apache 2. So same thing which you are passing here, same thing you put it up in the YAML file, and that we call it a playbook. Simple. Now playbook YAML is in YAML, so you have to be a little careful while copying. Now you'll say, Rajesh, how can I write all the YAML file? So actually I'll tell you the tricks. Actually, you don't need to get scared. Thousands of modules are there, and every module's documentation, let's say apt, go to the end of this sections. Somewhere see here. So they have given a hell lot of examples, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is same examples you have here. So this is the one task, 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 under the tasks, one section task and host. This is a group which I created in inventory. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah.
So this is a something which you have to create it. So can we run this playbook? So let me run the playbook here, and let me copy this playbook. So vi web.yaml, enter. So now instead of copying the long line of code like this, you will get tired. So just you need to run this command, and that command is Ansible -playbook. For ad hoc commands, you have to use Ansible, but for the running the playbook, you have to use playbook. Now, web is not required because you are mentioning the YAML file. Inventory, you need it. This will be changed to web.yaml. Can you see that? Now, look at this, how this beautifully Ansible has evolved. So you want to deploy web.yaml, which has hundreds of tasks in hundreds of machines with this access. Just one line will do the magic. Are you able to visualize the capability of Ansible, all of you?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. So now let me run this code, and what I will do, because I'm using web, right? So what I will do, if I'll add one more machine, that machines. So two machines I can use it. So enter. See here. And done. Now let me change the code actually. Index.html and by DevOps school. Save it. Run it. See, copy changed. And now can we verify? And enter. See, deployment done. See, deployment done. So guys, this is the way you can see that how beautifully. So whatever the task you have it, uh, all the modules and parameters you document it here, and all the machines of ARS you document it here, and run this command, and good to go. Any questions so far?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so now I will teach you how to add variables in playbook. Okay, variables in playbook. Also, I'll teach you how to add template in playbook, and then third one, I'll teach you how to handle handlers in playbook. So what exactly that is, I'll explain it. To variables, you understand that we have a value and variable, but how do we deal with it? So for that, I will just not write line by line. I'll show you one code which has all the variables which I'm having it. So in one go, it will help you. See here, example code of Ansible variable with playbook.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.